Welcome to Daybreak. I'm Emily Leonard.
I'm Brett Thomas. Just a ton of things you need to know about this morning, but the big story of the morning, obviously, the roads, the weather, the snow that's fallen. It's going to be a mess when you do head out today, but before you do head out the door here, we have team coverage for you to get you ready.
From snow totals to driving conditions and your morning forecast, we have you covered. We're starting things off in the 24-hour tracking center with Terry.
Well, I suppose everybody was wanting to know what's ahead for today, and today will really be a dig-out day. It is sloppy, it is slushy, and we do have a little light snow still lingering in some locations. You can see here the snow still coming together from downtown Grand Rapids up toward the Rockford, Cedar Springs areas, down toward Otsego and Plainwell. Seeing a little bit of snow over around Galesburg and Climax, downtown Battle Creek, seeing a little bit of light snow. But again, any additional accumulation today, an inch or less. We do have that winter weather advisory that will only be in effect through 10 o'clock this morning, so that will be discontinued here, or at least allowed to expire. Check out these temperatures this morning. 34 degrees in Grand Rapids, 32 in Kalamazoo, 34 in Big Rapids, 33 Mount Pleasant, Fremont, 34 in Muskegon, 35 in Holland. So again, it'll be very sloppy and very slushy with temperatures at or a little bit above freezing throughout the area. Out at the bus stop this morning, the winter coats and the boots will be a great combination today. Almost a day where you could use some rain boots just because of how sloppy and slushy it's going to be, especially as daytime highs climb into the mid to upper 30s. So the good news is that the snow is basically winding down, and today will be a day where cleanup crews will get at it pretty quickly, and conditions by mid-morning will improve significantly. In fact, we've sent Laura Velasquez outside to talk about the nature of this snow and to have a little fun too, right, Laura?
Hey, you know, you got to do what you got to do. And as you look at some of the snowflakes falling down right now, a very picturesque Wednesday morning across the area. Heavy, wet snowflakes, but they are falling at a much slower pace than they did last night. We've also lost the driving wind, caused some of the snow to drift around a little bit. And just how much did some areas see? Take a look at some of these totals. One of the co-op observers called in 6 inches from Muskegon. The official reading at the Muskegon airport was 4.9 inches. You can see as we head down the list, some of those locations coming in mainly between about 3 and 4 inches. The National Weather Service in Grand Rapids picked up officially 4.1 inches. And of course, we're really building on those snowfall deficits that we started with barely any snow in November and December. And what I actually wanted to do is give you a little comparison. I'm standing next to one of our snow sticks that we use for some of our school talks. This is the season snow total for Muskegon at 97 inches. Their official 4.9 inches brings them to about 91 inches for the season, so just 6 inches short of that. Really gives you an idea of just how much snow we do see downwind of Lake Michigan here across West Michigan. For now, I'm reporting live in downtown Grand Rapids. I'm meteorologist Laura Velasquez.
Thank you so much, Laura. We're staying on top of the road conditions this morning for you all across western Michigan. 24-hour news aide Amanda Jarrett live in Holland with a look at what you can expect on your morning drive today. She's been out on the roads all morning long, riding in the passenger seat, mind you. So what are you seeing out there so far, Amanda?
Good morning, Brett. Well, you're looking live now from our dashboard, and here's what you're going to see this morning. A lot of these secondary and side roads. We're here on a side road in Holland. This is a great example of what we've seen throughout the morning. You know, we've been on the road for about 2 hours this morning checking out the roads for you. You're going to see a couple of inches of snow on a lot of these side roads and secondary roads. A different story on the main roads. The interstate, I-196, pretty clear this morning. We were able to travel about 60 miles an hour. We did see a slide off and very slushy on the interstate. So some of that slush was kind of pulling our car to the side. You saw a plow pass us here, so plows are out in full force this morning. But again, the interstates and those main roads are slushy, but you're going to have to take your time. So not as messy as these side roads and secondary roads, especially those neighborhoods. We showed you neighborhood live about an hour ago. That's where you're really going to have to make your own tracks and dig out of this morning. Those are the worst we're seeing. But we have seen numerous snow plows out in Ottawa County this morning working full force, trying to get these roads cleared for you. We are seeing some light snow come down, so just keep in mind you're going to want to take your time. We talked to dispatchers this morning. They're just asking you take your time and take it slow this morning as traffic volume picks up here in the next hour or so, especially on these side roads. We're live in Holland, Amanda Jarrett, 24-hour news aide.
From Holland down to Kalamazoo, right now we want to check in with 24-hour news aide's Kevin Ferrara with what his drive is like there this morning. Good morning, Kevin.
Good morning, Emily. Well, if you were with us at 5 a.m., we showed you West Main. Wanted to show you the contrast in the road conditions here at 5 a.m. on West Main, and still, I just checked it about 15 minutes ago, snow-covered and slick underneath that snow. And that continues all the way out M43 into Van Buren County. But if you look at Stadium Drive here, you know, just a little bit to the south there of West Main, it's clear but wet. And then in the center, you can see where the plows haven't been. That's more like over on West Main what you'll see. And as you travel into downtown, which is down in this direction here, you will see that there is that light snow, again, downtown, even though those roads have been plowed more. Light flurries continue, but it has lightened up since 5 a.m. Live in Kalamazoo, Kevin Farrar, 24 Hour News 8.